Before anarchist was a catch-all scary word for cookie-cutter suburban Americans, it was a real movement in the United States. And in the early 1900s, it scared the ruling class more than anything else. Anarchism in the US grew out of labor struggles in the late 1800s. One flashpoint was the Haymarket Affair in Chicago, 1886, a rally for the 8-hour workday that turned violent after a bomb exploded. 8 anarchists were arrested, some executed, despite a lack of evidence that it was even their bomb. By the early 1900s, anarchists like Emma Goldman were leading speeches calling for workers to take power from bosses and governments. I wonder why they wanted to demonize the movement. Goldman and her partner Alexander Berkman were involved in strikes, anti-war protests, and in Berkman's case, even attempted an assassination on tyrannical industrialist Henry Clay Frick during the 1892 Homestead strike. Then, anarchists were linked with union organizing, free speech rights, and mutual aid networks. So the government responded with raids, arrest, and deportation. Most famously, the Palmer Raids of 1919 through 1920, where suspected radicals were rounded up en masse. By the 1920s, anarchy in the US was pushed underground. The ideas, worker control, anti-capitalism, and direct action lived on in labor and civil rights movements. Even though the media and the ruling class has done everything in their power to smear and debase what the word meant. The early 1900s, anarchists didn't mean chaos. It meant fighting for a world where people ruled themselves, not by kings, bosses, or billionaires. And in our system, that will always be seen as rebellion, not justice.